All right, guys. What up, what up, what up? It's Mike Alexander here coming to you from Houston, Texas. About to bring the heat, show you what's up, show you how it's explosive. So if you're checking in, if you can tune into the frequency, hopefully you can hear it. Let me know. I'm going to be bringing some stuff up here on the screen. This is not easy to set up here. I'll just let you know that. It has been a pain in my rear to get this up and going. But guys, this is such important content here that, you know, I have to be able to bring this content to you guys. This is actually only made available to my friends in my feed. This is not made available to the public. So I hope I bring some amazing content to you that you can really take to heart with what I'm going to be showing you here today. But let me go ahead and see what's going on here with the coin market cap. We're going to be recapping the day, talking about some price action, some fast action today. Holy cow. Look at this stuff right here. 243. Litecoin is up, baby. Damn. Woo. If you ain't listening to me yet, you know, I hope you do, because if you could turn back the hands of time on Bitcoin, would you? Would you turn back the hands of time on Bitcoin if you could? Guys, I'm telling you, Litecoin is giving you the opportunity to turn back the hands of time right now. So, you know, I hope this is showing up on the feed. How's the sound here? Sound check, guys. Sound check. How's the screen? Somebody say good or no good. How we doing, guys? Any good feedback? Bad feedback? Audio, visual, good to go. All right. All right. How's the music? Too loud? Not too loud? Okay. Okay, guys. This is going to be adult content for mature audiences here only. So let's start showing what's up here. All right, guys. So been playing with open broadcast software. If you want to do some broadcasting live, that's what I've been playing with all day. To no avail, at least today. But I'll get better. I'll get better. Y'all just hang on with it. Screencast-O-Matic is a good free one if y'all want to play with that. I accidentally jacked my website. Dueño, it'll come back. Just take me a little bit. But yeah, this has been crazy here today, guys. You know, when I was telling my in-laws, my family, right? I was coming to them frantically just about 3 days ago, and I was telling them, I was like, hey guys, you know, I got this. I've been telling y'all, I've been needing to give y'all some tutorials on this for a year, for 2 years, for 5 years. Everybody's been hearing me talk about cryptocurrencies here at the household, and everybody just didn't want to hear it. But I tell you what, I'm glad I got them in. I am glad I got my family involved with Litecoin and Bitcoin, because it is going to be a game changer for you and your family if you begin to try to understand it. So if you guys have any questions here on the feedback, look at this. I've been playing with this stuff here all day. But adoption rate and S-curves. That is what we were talking about earlier. Adoption rate and S-curves. So what that is that's the rate of adoption when you have something that is so technologically advanced that it just catches on like wildfire here. So this isn't going to be an accurate depiction of everything here, but I just want to give you the idea of what this is and what this means for Bitcoin and for Litecoin. Right now, we're in the early stages of adoption, guys. Early stages. But if you look at something like TV, look at how fast the TV was adopted. When you have something like the airplane, the telephone, the automobile, You know, these things were some amazingly technologically advanced things that people need in their lives and that they want. And so there's a big difference between the things that you want and some things that you need. And, you know, things like the internet, you could argue that's something that you want, or you could argue that's something that you need. The PC, something that you want, something that you need. TV, obviously, it's just something that you want, but look how fast that took off. In the 20s, it took less than 5 years, 10 years for 90% of every household to have a TV. And guys, I tell you what, TV, I want to say, is very comparable to the adoption rate of Bitcoin and the adoption rate of Litecoin, with the exception that, you know, many people think that they've missed the boat on Bitcoin. And guys, Bitcoin is so cheap. It is so cheap. It is so new. But I'm telling you, if you could turn back the hands of time, Litecoin is your coin. Litecoin is your coin. And I'll tell you, on top of that, you know, the price targets that me and my partners, my trading buddies that I talk with, my coaches, my trading coaches, guys, I have not looked at trading stocks in 4 years. I have not looked at trading in over 4 years. I've come out of retirement to share this knowledge and this information with you guys, because it is that important right now at this period of history. This moment in time, baby, is gonna rock your world. And for those of you that are paying attention and listening to what I got to say, I hope it blesses you and your family, guys. I hope it really does, and I hope you in turn pay it forward to bless somebody else with this information, because so many people think this is a bubble. And I'll tell you what, I go back to what I was saying just yesterday. If you go into a room of 1,000 people and you ask them, are you holding any cryptocurrencies, any Bitcoin or any blockchain, you're going to be hard pressed to find anybody. You know, you might find 1, 5, maybe 10 people out of an audience of 1,000. And imagine how many people, how many fewer people know about Litecoin. And when I talk about participating, Clay Cahoon, get in the game, buy some, get you some, man, get you some of this. You know, this stuff is exciting. You know, whenever you have something that's moving so fast to the upside, look at this, guys. This is a hockey stick. And I tell you what, people think that this is a bubble. This is hardly a bubble, my friend. This is going to be a necessity. Look at the volume on this here, guys. At the very bottom, you see all this price action and all this price movement. But in 2017, something happened. And I took note. I took notice. I said, okay, this is it, guys. This is going down. And this is a direct response to bad monetary and bad fiscal policy and corruption in the government. And I'm here to help shed some light on it, because you're going to be the benefactor of all this corruption that's been going down in the government. And, you know, this is going to be exciting, guys, to watch what happens. Because let me talk about the dynamics of Litecoin a little bit more, and about why you want to get in on something that's a finite money supply as opposed to an infinite money supply, which, you know, I preached that quite a bit yesterday about purchasing power. But this is a finite supply. When we look at BTC, Bitcoin Core, and I'm not talking Bitcoin Cash, I'm not talking Bitcoin Gold. I think those are pretty cheesy knockoffs. You know, they're trying to be faster and better, but, you know, when you have a Bitcoin fork and you don't really make it something new and different, I'm going to say, you know, it's not going to be better and different. But Litecoin's different. Litecoin is a fork of Bitcoin. And you notice the maximum supply of Bitcoin is 21 million right there. So when you look at the supply of Litecoin, you've got a supply of 84 million. So you got about 4 times more tokens or coins when you're talking about Litecoin here. Let me see if I can get a little bit of something else to rock here. So hit me up, guys. Say something if you got something good to say. If you want to tune in, say something. Let me know if y'all got some questions. So again, the thing about Litecoin and Bitcoin is it is going to be. This is your opportunity, guys. Turn back the hands of time on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, the guys I'm listening to on Bitcoin are talking about $100,000, $250,000 Bitcoin in the year 2018. How is that possible? People worldwide with fiat are dumping their dollars. There's de-dollarization going on with China, Russia, India, all the BRICS nations and countries, Brazil. And, people are really starting to question what they hold in their wallet. Samuel L. Jackson's always asking, what's in your wallet? Well, I'm asking, Mike Alexander right here is going to ask you, what the hell is in your wallet, guys? And I'm hodling on for dear life. And like I said, I came out of retirement, haven't cared to swing trade. Just real estate is my game. And real estate is where I make my money. But this year, I don't know. We'll see where I make most of my money this year. It's yet to be determined whether real estate's going to be a bigger winner or whether cryptocurrencies is going to be a bigger winner for me. But I think that the fact that I'm going to be making money in real estate, guys, I'm not dumping money into real estate. I dump money into marketing for my real estate because I'm a marketing company. I buy and sell real estate, and I'm going to do another shameless plug. If you have a house that you need to sell, let me buy it, guys. I'll pay you top dollar, 832-769-5557. We buy houses as is fast. Luxury homes, you're going to get top dollar. We own near town properties. When we do marketing, we get 20,000 to 100,000+ people to see the property on Facebook. We buy flood homes as is, ugly homes cash. And I'm not talking just Houston, guys. I'm buying Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio. If you got a property, let me know. I'm happy to buy it. And going to be plugging in here with dueñoadueño.net and ownerfinancepartners.net. You can give us a call at this number here on the screen, 832-779-3030. Talk to Juan or Mike. I'm going to be providing a purchasing guide. If you have a buyer and you're an agent, or if you're a wholesaler, you're going to be able to use me as a bank. I will be the investor. I'll buy the house for your owner-occupant buyer or family, and I will sell the house to them owner finance. So I raised enough funds to buy 300 houses here in 2018, and my goal is to make that happen and be abundant and create abundance. So if you think that you could be helped by having an unlimited source of funds to buy ugly houses, or an unlimited source of funds to help your owner-occupant buyers buy a house, let me know, guys, and I'll be happy to help you out. If you're a real estate agent and you need a brokerage to be more investor-friendly with your wholesale deals, you want buyer leads, you want seller leads, if you just want to learn to wholesale and turn your real estate game virtual, give Marissa a call there at 832-779-1811. I am a businessman. This is not just a charity here tonight, but I hope it does bless you guys. And in turn, give me a little, toss me a bone, toss me a freaking bone. So that said, if you make some good money this year, I'm going to be putting up some free trading courses. And I'm going to be putting up a premium trading course so you can learn how to swing trade this market. And guys, do not put the boat, don't bet the farm. This has crashed before and it'll crash again. It's just inevitable. But this time, I think it's different. There's too many people adopting it. And this did crash from $30 and it crashed all the way back down to $1. So make no mistake, gamble carefully, gamble prudently. Don't bet the farm, but volume doesn't lie. Adoption rate and S curves don't lie. And this is going to be taken off to the moon. You saw me talk about it before it started to pop, and you know, I'm going to keep talking about it this year because this is going to change your life. So write this down, get your pen out. If you have Bitcoin hitting 100,000, you know, Litecoin supply is 1/4, 84. Excuse me, it's 4 times. So Bitcoin supply of tokens and coinage is 1/4 the supply of Litecoin. Litecoin is 4 times the amount. What does that mean? Hypothetically, even if Bitcoin didn't move in price and it stayed right at 20 grand, hypothetically, that means Litecoin should reach 1/4 the price of Bitcoin. Did you hear what I just said? Hypothetically, it should reach 1/4 the price of Bitcoin. That's $5,000 per Litecoin, guys. And what did I say earlier? Did I say it was going to hit 100,000 in 2018? I believe it will. Did I say it was going to hit closer to? I said it was going to hit closer to probably 200 to 250,000 by the sources that I listen to, guys. Divide that by 4. Divide that by 6.5. Somewhere around that price point, that price range, Litecoin is expected to hit from the sources that I listen to, from the people I'm studying. So you do the math on that, guys. You get $100,000 Bitcoin, you should have $25,000 Litecoin. If you get $250,000 Bitcoin, you should have, what is that, $80,000 Litecoin. When Bitcoin hits $1 million, you know, this is going to trade like gold and silver, guys. This is a new monetary system that is being born, and it's exciting. I just got to let other people know what the hell is going on before you wake up one day and you're like, what the hell happened? Because so many people did that with Bitcoin. They woke up one day and they're like, damn, there's something on my Facebook feed and it's telling me Bitcoin is going higher. And people thought it was a bubble at 5. People thought it was a bubble at 10. People think it's a bubble now. It is not a bubble, guys. It's just in the early phases of adoption, and you're going to be able to thank me later. And this is going to change your life. This is, I mean, I hope you know, you just throw 1-2%, throw a few grand at it. If you're fortunate and have quite a bit of savings, you know, it's not unreasonable to put, I believe, 5 to 10% of your savings in this. Now, whenever I say 5 to 10% of your savings, guys, let me put this into context of what it can do, because this was just October 22nd when I said, hey, you got to be in the game. This is October 21st here on the map. It was at $58, $50 practically, and it's at $250 today. October 20th, guys, was 2.5 months ago. When I said you could put 5 grand into this, and out comes a Ferrari, or a Lambo, or a free and clear house, or a dream getaway place, or a second passport to another place where you want to be and hang out. You know, that's going to be possible with Litecoin. Now, I've talked a lot about Litecoin. If you guys want to donate to my channel, my frequency, please do it in Litecoin, not Bitcoin. Bitcoin's, you know, it's sexy and all, but Litecoin, yes, that's the one I want to marry. That's what I said when I saw my wife. You know, that's the one I want to put a ring on. So whenever I'm talking sexy, what's sexy? Litecoin. Now, again, I've been talking several ideas here. I'm going to go ahead and bring up another idea that I keep harping on, guys. And there's coins, and then there's tokens. Tokens and utilities and applications like EOS. This is a little different. This is one I'm also very excited about, and I'm heavily invested in. And I'm telling you, Litecoin and EOS are going to be really exciting plays. Now, Litecoin to me is a savings vehicle. It's not a place to speculate, although it's going to be volatile, and you're going to need to if you're not an expert at buying, you know, and trading, swing trading, you're going to want to get in, dip your toes in regular intervals, 5-10% of your savings, put that into Litecoin. Now, if you're a little more apt and savvy, or you just want to get a little bit diversified, you know, EOS is going to be a great platform. Again, I talked about October 22nd. If you look at the calendar there, October 22nd, I said, hey, guys, I said, peekaboo, woo-hoo. You're about to be excited. And from that point on, 52 cents, out came $5, holla-hollas. And it was really exciting, guys. And so you're going to want to, again, check the previous news feeds on where to buy, where to sell. You're going to want to check the market caps here or the markets. So if you want to know where to buy this stuff, you're going to check coin market cap. You're going to check the exchange, where to buy it, where to sell it. And people say, man, just quick sell it, man. Get in and out of it. And again, the reason I'm buying these is a means of preservation of capital. It just so happens that right now it is an amazing store of value, and it is going to be one of the best. It's going to be the best speculation that you can have in your lifetime right now. Right the hell now. So again, I talked about Ethereum being the competitor to EOS. Let me show you where Ethereum's at, guys. We got price targets. Me and my trading coaches have price targets of 800 to 1200 on Ethereum here this year. So again, I was a buyer at about $4 to $10 on Ethereum and Litecoin, and I'm still a buyer. I'm dumping whatever I can dump into it, whatever my wife will let me speculate with, which is not a whole lot. But you can imagine that if I was buying at $4 and $10 on this thing right here, I didn't need to gamble a lot to make a lot. So, you know what's up? What's up? Let me check some questions here. Anybody chiming in on this? Let's see what y'all saying. Any good comments? Comment something for me. Everybody's just, will Litecoin fall below 200 again? You know, it's hard to tell. You know, I'm not doing too much charting today. I can bring it up a little bit and show you what else is going on with it. Let me see if I can show you what's up there. Trading view. We'll look at some of that stuff here. And so if you're going to want to learn how to chart these things, I'm going to advocate TradingView. It's a great free place to play. So let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin. And let me take a swig of water. I didn't get a chance to go buy myself some of my favorite brewskis for the little online celebration here tonight. I'll tell you what, though. My in-laws are super excited here. They're like this guy right now. My in-laws, I showed them what happened. I said, hey, guys, y'all just put some money in 2 days ago. Look what happened. I'll tell you what, everybody in your household is going to be happy this holiday season because they know about Litecoin. Let them know that Litecoin is going to turn back the hands of time on that on Bitcoin for you. So, hey, here's a really good little tool and software, a little trick if you guys are starting to use some do some high volume of houses. Go ahead and check out LiveCom. That's going to give you a bunch of phone numbers if you want to buy houses and sell houses. This is the few listings that we have going on. We got about 30, 40 projects going on in Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio. It's a very useful tool. I suggest y'all check it out. I get a unique phone number per property. Helps me keep caller ID. So a little nugget there for y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoy that. What percentage would I diversify between Bitcoin, Litecoin, and EOS? Any other crypto? You know, guys, there's about 10 to 16 cryptos that are really excellent. And again, they're different. There's crypto coins that transact like coins, they transact like money. People use it to buy and sell, point of sale. That's Litecoin. But right now, it's not really good for point of sale, although you can use it for point of sale. and it's fairly efficient for point of sale, like buying cups of coffee or this and that. But really, why spend your Litecoin right now when it's going up, when it's tripling and quintupling from 1 week to the next? So my answer to that is there's about 10 to 16 cryptos that are going to be really good to diversify into. And the reason I say that is, I'm not going to say I'm the best person to buy and sell. Yes, BitConnect is a scam. Don't do anything with BitConnect. The sources I listen to, again, have a crystal ball, and I'm telling you, I didn't just come up with this on my own. I listened to other smarter people than myself that have been in the game as long or longer. And BitConnect, that dude is, I'm telling you, y'all stay away from that BitConnect. But Bitcoin, Litecoin, EOS, Bitcoin is going to be good to buy into over time, and so is Litecoin. But think of Bitcoin as it's going to be more stable. It's going to be like gold. Gold is considered very stable and quote unquote conservative as this new monetary system emerges. And Litecoin is going to be silver. Silver is sexy. Guys, I don't have my silver coin with me right now, but silver is sexy, man. It has no counterparty risk. Counterparty risk is, the bank bailouts of 2008. A depositor is the last person on the totem pole to get paid out when some banks go out of business. You should really only keep about 3 to 6 months of savings. 6 months of savings is going to be a prudent amount to hold liquid in your bank. If you do and transact a lot of real estate or do other things, I'm going to suggest that you really start to diversify with some Litecoin, some Bitcoin, and holding it as a form of cash alternative savings. And the difference is my cash savings in Litecoin and Bitcoin is going through the roof right now. It is making my head spin. And you can be buying and selling and doing all these things, scalping for 30, 40, 50%. You're going to be able to make some good quick profits. And let me do a quick little coin market cap, show you guys how I do a little bit of market analysis. Again, 7-Eleven trending gainers and losers. All right, guys, we're going to be checking the gainers and losers. Look at the 7-day Electronium. I believe that's what we were talking about there. You were asking about, or ERC20. Again, I'm not going to claim or advocate all of these guys, but I'm just pointing out. Again, October 22nd, I made the announcement. I said, guys, you want to start playing in this stuff right the hell now. Start learning, start reading faster. And, whenever I pull this up, I go back 3 months. This don't even hardly go back 3. This is 0.003 cents. This stuff is 0.004. You can't even 129%, guys. This stuff is moving fast. Litecoin moved up 150% in 3 days. You're going to be able to jump in on some really exciting stuff. Do your own due diligence. Don't gamble the boat. Just start to dabble, guys. So again, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for volume, and I'm looking for market cap. I didn't get a chance to come back in here and look at all this stuff with the market cap here, but you're supposed to be able to adjust market cap. You want to be able to look at these and adjust these by current market cap. If it's less than 200 million, I'm not really going to be that interested. So here we go. $1 billion plus. Let's take a look at the biggest players where you can put some money. And let's look at the biggest 7-day players. Okay, guys, I've been talking about every single one of these on this top list, including BitConnect, which is right here. And I would not touch BitConnect with a 10-foot pole myself, but you do you, boo-boo. And Populous, people are talking big about this one. Litecoin, to me, that's the safety. Litecoin is going to be the safest bet. Now, what does that mean, safest bet? Litecoin went from $90 to $235, guys, in about 3 days. So if you bet and you just put everything in here right now, I'm just telling you, once it finds a reversal point or a pivot point, and if you just so happen to be the last one in at that point, you know, you're going to expect to see 50% or even 80% retracement points. But it just so happens to be that, you know, I made the announcement on the 22nd because that's when the tide turned. The stock market, the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market exchanges, it has a way of moving and rising and falling with the tide. A rising tide lifts all boats, and that's what's happening here. So, again, waves, I've heard some good stuff about waves. I don't know a lot about it. Odda, this is supposed to be like a Gen 4 cryptocurrency, but it's not proven in my mind to be superior to EOS. If you want to put a competitor and diversify or do a trade, Odda is hypothetically one of those coins and tokens. I'm hesitant to hold Odda myself until I research it more. Stellar Lumens, this is going to be a solid one. And again, the market and the volume, this is already a 17 billion, what is this? $2 billion market cap, guys. It's at 13 cents. Oh, that's going to be so nice. NEM, I don't even know what NEM does. So again, you go do your own research, but 46 cents. I get so excited. Manero, guys, this is going to be one of your best privacy coins. If you need to do and deal in private transactions, Manero is your coin. It's the most private coin available right now with the highest rate of privacy for transactions. Stratus, yes, that's going to be a great one to play with. And again, my mentality is that a little bit more of an active manager. If you just want to hold on for dear life, you know, pick 5 to 10 of these and start to save in them. Ripple's an interesting one. Ripple is not for me. Not for me. You know, if you want to swing trade it. But Ripple, so there's something called a pre-mine. Pre-mine. What does pre-mine mean? Pre-mine means when the coin comes out and it's born and hatched into existence, the founders of some of these coins can actually hold onto a percentage of the coinage. And Ripple, the founders of this coin held onto about 60% of the coin pre-mine. That's what that means. So when you look at the supply in Ripple, 99 million on the total supply. Circulating supply is 38 million. This is a very centralized coin, meaning the owners of this coin and token could someday hold an extraordinary amount of power that you know, you just don't want that much power in any one person's hands. So it's a very centralized coin, which is the opposite of what we are trying to achieve here. So it's coming up on the 9:40 hour here, guys. Let me check on some questions. Do you have any other questions or thoughts? Any other things you're trying to look at? Who am I listening to? Man, I am one of those guys that's a workaholic. So if during the day, I like to work hard and play harder. But, you know, I'm listening to Jeff Berwick of the Dollar Vigilante. He's going to be a good one. Cliff High. This guy does an amazing job of talking about the cryptos, and he also talks about a couple of other things that he dubs woo-woo type stuff. So he's a real smart guy, ex-developer and programmer for Microsoft. I like listening to him because he comes up with some crystal ball type stuff, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, makes some amazing calls before they happen. And he runs some spiders, analyzes the data, and quote unquote reads and analyzes the emotional tonalities of different topics and different ideas. And he analyzes the data and he comes up with some really good calls. So that guy's really good. Big Swear, you know, I'm a precious metals stacker, saver. You know, there was a movie with Bruce Willis, I forget what it was, but it was like Time something time traveler or something, and the guy stacks silver. You know, I believe in sound money. I don't believe in paper money. Is good to transact, guys, and it's a king dollar religion. I believe is going to change real quick, and I'm gonna, you know, give you some ideas to play with. Neo is going to be one of those things that is going to be doing great. Who else? There's going to be a ton of other guys. James Rickards, Mike Maloney. You know, you want to learn on some sound money principles. Those are going to be some good guys to listen to. But again, you're looking at Populous here, Stratus, Lisk is going to be an interesting one to play with. Zcash, I'm a fan. And Omisigo. You want 30,000% returns, guys? OMG, oh my God. That's some of the stuff that some of the guys that I'm listening to are talking about. So OMG, Voxel's going to be really exciting, guys. Let me see how far back this goes, if I can get it. So some of these have had some real big price action already. When I go back on this, I got to figure out how to use some of these crazy charts here for you guys. But, you know, you look at a high price on this one already when the ICO came out just back in, what was this, 2016, right in January. What's the high price on here? 0.0013. Look at the current price on this right now. It's so cheap right now. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. It is so cheap. So you're going to learn about the stochastics and the RSI. You want to analyze these in both in US dollars and Bitcoin, not just USD. But here's the OMG that I was talking about. It is at such a great price point right now. And you're going to want to dabble in this one. Start learning about it. This one is decentralizing banking for China and for folks here in the States. It'll eventually cross the pond, and they're doing some amazing things with money and banking. They're already a multi-million dollar company, and now they've released another service called Omisigo, OMG, and it is going to be doing some amazing stuff, guys. So again, you're able to swing trade the hell out of this stuff, but this is going to be one you can hodl and hold on to. Hey, that's been an interesting one. Now, again, this is all gambling. But I prefer to gamble with something else other than dollars in my savings account. So I'll just keep harping on that and keep repeating it. Some of the best exchanges I'm going to start playing with are going to be Bitfinex and Bittrex that I'm starting to look at. If you guys want to be buying and selling this stuff, you can't just buy it only in Exodus. And again, Exodus wasn't the best experience for me so far, but it was able to get me in the game at least to start. So I'll be showing you guys some of these other tools and analyzing them. But any other questions here as we're rolling out? Cardano's one that I really like also. Odda, ADA. When you're looking at the coin market cap, let me see if I can bring up the coin market cap here for everybody. ¿Dónde está? Odda coin market cap. So Odda is going to be a really exciting one, guys. This one is also supposed to be a platform that's integrating smart contracts. Remember that term, smart contracts. There's generation 1 cryptocurrencies and blockchains, and then there's generation 2 cryptocurrencies and blockchains. And generation 2 integrates something called smart contracts. Odda is one of those companies. I'll show you where to go look at the white paper and how to analyze it. But look, October 22nd, guys, I said you want to start learning. October 22nd is way back here. Look how far in advance I had a little bit of a head start on this. And you're going to be able to buy into all of these, you know, super cheap. This is 2.7 cents, 2.7 cents, 2.8 cents. This has already gone up to as high as 14 cents, 15 cents. So you're talking 7.5 fold your money. And in a really short period of time. If you did this right here, you're talking 2.7 cents on November 24th. and November 29th, 5 days. 5 days, guys. About seven times your money, if I can still do math. You know, I'm not buzzed or I'm not buzzed right now, so I'm doing good. My math is good. But when you're looking here at website, you're going to go read the white paper right here. White paper is going to tell you what they do. Cardano is a decentralized public blockchain cryptocurrency project, fully open source. That means that it's going to be open to the public. You're looking for cryptocurrencies that are open source, guys. Open source just means it's more transparent and more people can add value to the network and can help evolve. So read about that one. I went ahead and did some YouTube, and some of these guys, I'll be honest, you download some of these cryptos, you're gonna get some malware, and you might even get your cryptocurrency wallet keys hacked. So caution on which websites you download and which people you go look at and research. Don't just go download every dang wallet out there and every cryptocurrency. A lot of them are gonna just be fake. 90% of all these blockchains, all these 1,343 blockchains, they're going to be bullshit. You're going to want to be just playing with like 10 to 20. You need to find the big ones, the big dogs that are already well capitalized. And just because they're big, like BitConnect, don't mean they're going to do well. So, caution, caution, caution. This is gambling. But if you do it right and you do your homework, like Dash, I knew about Dash before it was $1, guys. It's $765. I can't claim to be so smart that I said, hey, I'm going to get into this. But I knew about these things when they were just pennies. And, again, crypto is not where I make my money. Real estate is where I make my money. We only did about 70 houses last year. Buying, fixing, and flipping 70 houses. And guys, I did about 50 to 80% of those houses virtually. What does that mean? I buy and sell houses without setting foot in those houses. I sell those houses without showing buyers to those houses. That's a beautiful model. And what that does is that it leaves me a lot of time to buy and sell in crypto. Not that that's what I wanted to be doing, but when the opportunity presents itself, you got to strike while the iron's hot. And guys, the iron is caliente. Whew, caliente. That means the iron is hot. Again, let me just reiterate, I've been talking about these things for such a long time. This one had a big move, even a longer period of time, guys. And just because the price is already 700, this is good. Dash is a competitor to Litecoin and Bitcoin. So is Manero. It's a competitor. They're coins. They're used for currency and store of value, but some of them are going to primarily be used for currency, meaning doing efficient exchanges. Some of them are going to be more of store of value. So you're going to have to do some research on some of that. Any other questions that have come up? Any other questions? Check. And guys, one of the other things I was going to say is I am buying cash flowing real estate. So cash flowing real estate's a beautiful thing. Every piece of real estate I've ever bought, I've never put money into a piece of property until I got one flooded. And even then, I'm still almost at zero on my flood property in terms of how much I've put into the property of my own money. And what does that mean? That means I'm getting infinite returns on all my pieces of property. I got 10 doors, 10 units. I actually live in one of my garage apartment homes because, I'm still saving my pennies. I am hardly rich. We own about $1.2 million in real estate, and I got quite a bit of equity, which is just paper. Doesn't mean anything, but the cash flow, I'm blessed to say that I'm out of the rat race. My passive cash flow has surpassed my monthly expenses, And, I'm a real estate investor through and through, but I'm a businessman. And I'm here to add value to people, help show you the ropes. I'm here to be that coach, that person that, man, you're like, man, I wish there was somebody that could confidently teach me and show me the ropes when it comes to this stuff. Well, guys, I'm that guy because I'm an expert. Now, just because I'm an expert doesn't mean that, there isn't volatility and, you need to do some of your own due diligence. But again, for those of you that don't know my background, I was an investment advisor and financial planner from 2005 until 2013. And I tell you what, my confidence was rocked in the system. In 2008, I was really rocked and shocked to see $3 million accounts go down 60% in a span of a couple days, sometimes even a couple months. And in 2011, when you had the fat finger flash crash, that's when I said, this is all boo. This is bull. This is bunk. And, I quit my day job in 2013. And I told my wife, I was like, I am buying some crypto. I am going full steam into real estate. And here I am, guys. I'm buying and selling in 3 markets, Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio. We got plans of expanding to more Texas cities. And my real estate fund, I'm going to call it, I got $41 million to spend in real estate this year. And if you have an ugly house, or if you have a house that, if you have buyers that you want to put into a piece of property because they have a solid down payment and they're foreign nationals, I'll buy that house for them and get you paid. You got unlimited money to buy and sell houses when you talk to me as a resource for you on your real estate game. And again, I'm just going to be showing you some of this stuff here when it comes to the cryptos and see what else we can talk about. But, I'm going to be checking out here pretty soon, guys. So if y'all have anything else to say, just let me know. Bought the first coins because of my post. Yeah, I made 3K so far in 1 week. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome, Anthony. I'm glad you made 3K so far in the first week. Yeah, I've had several buddies tell me they made 30 grand just in a day. One of my childhood friend buddies made 30 grand just from one day buying and selling in Litecoin. And that's why I started getting out here and talking about this and blabbing about this, guys. I'm not one to be all up in your face and talking, but this is going to change your life. Start saving. Use Litecoin as a savings vehicle. Just put in regular intervals of 5 to 10% of your savings into Litecoin. Now, as far as taxes go, there's tax exemptions and there's tax rules that everybody has to follow. But, for those of you that know me, there's a lot of tax exemptions and you got to learn them. But talk to your own CPA about what you need to report in taxes and stuff like that. I'm not an advisor when it comes to that stuff, although, I have studied the subject matter quite a bit. But, you go ahead and figure out your own taxes there. Everybody's situation is different. And, but the reason I buy these is because they're decentralized and that I like to stay private with my money and investments. And if you buy and sell correctly, there's no way for anybody to see what you buy and sell, but it's up to you on how to figure some of those things out. I'll be sharing some extra resources in the premium sites. So if you want to learn how to be protected and be secret with what should be secret and private, I'll be providing some extra info for some premium subscribers. Because I'm a business man, I ain't gonna give it all away. I mean, dang, I am trying to bless you, but I'm gonna be helping you out and guiding you along the way. But guys, it's been a real pleasure. I'm gonna leave this music on. If you guys want to chime in and say something and ask some questions, but I'm gonna recommend that you do your own due diligence. I'm not gonna recommend nothing, because whenever you lose it, don't come crying to me. Mike said this, Mike said that. man, I said learn the strategies, learn how to leg in, learn how to rebalance, learn how to swing trade. And if you just want to hodl, hold on for dear life, guys, I'm telling you, get started sooner than later. And if you're going to be putting in some of your positions, you know, whenever I look at some of these, you know, you're going to have a lot of emotions run high, and you're going to need to learn how does that play in, because you're going to be questioning, should I get in? Should I get out? And I'm telling you what, you need to study volume. You need to study the S curve, the adoption curve, because this is hardly a bubble, guys. You talk to, again, 1,000 people in a room. How many of those 1,000 people are in Bitcoin, in Litecoin, especially Litecoin? Nobody, man. Litecoin is that opportunity to turn back the hands of time. LTC, baby. LTC, Litecoin. Insane. So, all right, guys, that's going to be all the crypto chatter I got for tonight. Last call for alcohol on asking a question. So if you have a question, ask it. Ask away, my friends. Ask away. And make sure to ask your representatives in Washington, D.C., where the hell's the effing money, Lebowskis? Where the hell is the effing money? Because I'll tell you what, ain't nothing but a bunch of goddamn district and criminals and crooks up in D.C. You know, I'll tell you how I really feel. I'm sugarcoating it, but, you know, you can ask me in private how I really feel. And just a bunch of crooks, every single last one of them. Left, right, Trump, Obama, Clinton, crooks. And Bitcoin and Litecoin are calling them out on it. Bitcoin and Litecoin are the Cryptonite to the central banks and the central governments, because we're calling their shit. They're making this play money, these greenbacks, they're turning it into shit. They're turning it into paper money. That's all it is. And 6,000 years of recorded history, guys. Every single fiat currency has failed. My old college buddy is here tonight, and he did government with me, and we did Latin American studies. And I'll tell you what, I did Latin American studies because I got to firsthand witness, 60% currency devaluations in Mexico, and that's one of the things you study is corruption in economics. And in Latin America, they have no shortage of case studies where people lose their asses with their paper money. But study Mike Maloney if you want to learn more about paper currencies and fiat and S-curve adoption rates. Litecoin. Make it your savings vehicle, guys, for 2018. And I just want to let y'all know, y'all better invite me out to some Lambos, some awesome parties. Drinks are on you. And if you want to tip the tip jar, I'm going to be putting my Litecoin address. 2% is the standard money management fee whenever you do some amazing profits and gains this year, guys. But honestly, it's not about the money for me. I'm just trying to help people. I'm trying to help my community and my fellow friends here on Facebook to open your eyes to what's available. And I want to wish you the best of luck in this journey and in this endeavor. Keep tuning in. I'm going to keep talking about some ideas. Once I get my trading set up here, I'll be showing you some entry and exit points. I'll show you how some support and resistance works. And yeah, good stuff to come. Peace, guys, and happy holidays, safe travels. Y'all don't drink too much, don't party too much. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I just want to say thank you. And I really hope this blesses you guys. Take it easy.